Welcome, metalheads, to Green Bay's Metal Elite. I'm Zach, Irv, and Ryan. We're here to blow your mind with metal news. So, Irv, why don't you get us started?
Okay, Randy Blythe, we all know what's been going on with him. He has been preparing to go back to the Czech Republic to stand trial. His court or whatever starts on the 4th, and he was saying that he doesn't really want to go, but he feels that it's the right thing to do. And I mean, any of us, I think, we would all probably do the same thing. Just, even though you don't have...
clear your name, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you guys?
Go for it.
You can go.
I'll go.
You go.
I'll go. We talked before, Metallica, their 3D movie is coming out August 9th called Through the Never. Footage took place in Vancouver, August 2012, so it'll be a nice little appetizer for us because of their next album pushed back to 2014. So Metallica will have some relevance and something of actual material coming out in 2013, so looking forward to that, even though I've never seen a 3D movie, ever.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never.
They're not really that special.
Well, hopefully we'll see it in 2D.
Yeah.
Right. Recently, I believe it was today, Metal Sucks released a short film called Black Metal, which one of the higher-up people who works at Metal Sucks was endorsing and helping produce, I think, and that kind of stuff. So it's like 10 minutes. I watched it. It's powerful. Makes you kind of think about some stuff, but, you know, I recommend to watch it. Metal Sucks. Check it out.
The D Cider roast. Last time I didn't know shit about what was going to happen with that, but it's going to occur January 24th at 11 p.m. Central Time on Access TV, which I believe is through Comcast Cable. So I won't be fucking watching it unless it airs on the internet off of the Access TV site. I won't know until that happens. Roastmaster Penn Gillette and fellow people to roast D. Snyder are Zach Wilde, Lita Ford, Scott Ian, Mick Foley, the wrestler,
That could be
and
great.
The wrestler.
Eddie Trunk from That Metal Show, which is one of the reasons that this show is happening.
Woohoo!
Giving us inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright, going back a ways, Black Sabbath. It's coming out with another album. It's titled 13. I believe it's their 13th release, so they got really creative on this.
Super creative.
Coming out sometime in June. I haven't released an actual date on it. But this is kind of blew my mind. I didn't even realize this. The first CD that's going to have Ozzy on it since 1978. And I know I'm older than you guys, but no, I was not even alive then at that point. And then Brad Woke from Rage Against the Machine is going to be on the drums because his name.
Bill Ward?
Bill Ward, thank
Bill
you.
Ward.
The whole contract thing and not thinking he got enough money, he's just not on it. So Brad Woke from Rage steps up. I mean, what else is he doing? Rage doesn't want to do anything of substance. They just kind of want to tease us like that half-naked girl at the bar, but
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
Yeah, that's still cool though that he's doing that.
Yeah, it's sweet.
He's probably shitting his pants when they asked him. Swedish black metalers P.O.D began recording their new album sometime soon. I didn't get the date down, but sometime soon. Those guys are probably my favorite, one of my favorite black metal bands. Yeah, they're fucking awesome and totally brutal and really dark, and they're a great band. If you don't know them, definitely check them out.
Bullet for My Valentine, Hailstorm, and Young Guns have been announced to do the Hard Drive Tour, but no dates have been posted yet. I believe Ryan just said that they would be posted shortly.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, well, as of Friday the 18th. Listening to Lou Brutus last night talking on Hard Drive XL said that Friday it'd be activated, because if you go there right now, it's just a blank web page basically. Yeah, it's kind of lame. He tweeted about it and I clicked on it and yeah, there was nothing there.
Cool.
Alright, Volbeat will have a new album coming out sometime soon. It's being produced by Rob Caggiano, so he's wasting no time leaving Anthrax to go do studio work, producer work, And if you haven't listened to Volbeat very much, they were the first Danish band that actually had a #1 hit on the active rock charts with Warriors Call. And they've got some great songs. We played that one. That was a huge hit for us on 93 Rock. And then Heaven or Hell, their latest single as well. They've kind of gotten a big, just like theater sound to them. I don't know if you guys listen to them very much or not. But
yeah, they're okay. They kind of got that like almost kind of like Johnny Cash kind of feel to them a little bit, I think.
yeah. It's kind of hard to understand their lyrics sometimes.
He kind of sounds like a modern day Elvis.
That kind of thing.
And then it's kind of like Eddie Vedder. You don't know what the hell he's saying, so you make up your own lyrics to it. But I'm a big Volbeat fan. I love their sound. Would love to see them live. So yeah, new album coming out sometime soon.
Very cool. Speaking of Anthrax, Anthrax found someone to fill their empty guitarist slot, I guess you can call it. John from Shadows Fall. What a pick. Wow. Yeah, so he's going to be filling in, which is awesome, because he is fucking ripping. And he loves 80s metal, so hell yeah.
On Monday, Zakk Wylde celebrated his birthday, but along with that, he also started up his own merch store. In a quote that he had, someone asked him what he does when he's not like on stage or whatever, and I guess like his quote was, "Someone has to make the fucking shirts." So that's what the
besides killing people.
So that's what his website's about, just like all the different stuff that you could probably buy at his concerts and stuff.
Oh, that's neat. Pretty neat.
All right, I'll do some of the device news then. Vilify, this is actually David Draymond's side project, which is going to be like an industrial metal project. There's a couple of videos out on it now. You can find them at loudwire.com. He also talks about why Disturbed on hiatus, which is very interesting. Vilify is going to be the first single coming out February 19th. The album, which is going to be just the self-titled device, coming out April 9th, tentatively. Geezer Butler from Sabbath is on it. Deep Purple singer Glenn Hughes. M. Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold, Serge Tankian from System of a Down is on it, Tom Morello, which is pretty much my favorite guitar player ever, making an appearance, and Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm, which would be interesting to hear her sing with David Draymond.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that'll be... I'm trying to think in my head like how all these people are going to collaborate on this. So, first CD from his side project, Gino Leonardo was guitarist, formerly of Filter, on it as well, so it's I can't wait for it. I'm a Disturbed freak.
Yeah, I just like picture them being like a mini Rammstein, just like Device and like industrial metal.
Yeah,
because that's kind of what Rammstein is. But like Rammstein's like this monster, and Device is like that's how I picture him.
He's going for like a 9 Inch Nails type sound. I think he said in Ministry, not dubstep. So I don't think he was a big fan of Korn and the dubstep type stuff. Because they're definitely not dubstep.
Yeah. Speaking of David Draymond. Has recently announced that he is recording or producing the new Trivium album. Trivium posted some Instagram photos. Actually, I think it was Paolo, the bass player, posted some Instagram photos on Instagram and Twitter and all that social media shit. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Hopefully that new album comes out. I guess Matt Heafy was saying that it's gonna be, more, it's not going to be I don't know if you guys listen to In Waves a lot, it's not going to be like, it's not going to be like In Waves, it's going to be more like their previous kind of stuff a little bit more, but it's going to span all, the albums. I mean, that's kind of what every artist says, but I don't know. It's not, I mean, In Waves had a little bit more shorter songs compared to like all their albums, but I don't know. I guess that's what he said.
I saw a comment saying that, this one person hopes that it's not. I think it was the In Waves album because there was so much vocal tracking on it, and some guys kind of was like, "Yeah, David Draymond's not gonna have that shit."
Yeah, there was, and like Matt Heafy was doing like the thing where like they wanted to come out with like a video, I think, a music video for each song that like told a story. It wasn't them playing or anything. It was just like them like in the woods and stuff.
Sure.
And, like
concept videos.
Yeah, but they like never finished it. Like I don't think there's a video for every song. But
That'd be interesting. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Release that as like a disc 2 to
Right.
deluxe CD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DVD kind of thing. Yeah.
Motorhead, Lemmy, not a fan of Dre beats, thus is starting his own set of headphones.
Thank God. So makes some sense.
Simply called Motor Phones.
That's good stuff.
Some guy was asked. A couple of people were just like talking to him about it, and his answers were just like so douchey. One of the guys asked like, what makes your headphones better than the other ones that are out there? And Lemmy's answer was simply, because I said so. There's a couple of other like little one-liners in there, but that was the only one that I could remember specifically. It's just pretty funny.
Yeah.
Let me just kind of know what the fuck he wants.
Right.
He doesn't really care. My last thing I got, I know I talked to you guys about this a little bit before, but you know we have the concert of Shine Down, 3 Days Grace, P.O.D. coming, and with Adam Gontier leaving 3 Days Grace, we're kind of talking about, you know, Matt Walsh is stepping in from My Darkest Days. Songs don't really sound great.
Yeah.
I'm not on air, so I can say that.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and have the freedom to say that. The band released a statement today saying that they had, back in like mid-December, they had a note from his doctor saying that he can't go on tour because of health issues. Nothing exactly stated, nothing specific, but at the same time they were kind of questioning, you know, he's not going on tour with us, he's not doing this, but he's going to do acoustic shows. I know we talked about this a little bit before we filmed today.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a little disconnect with the band, like they're supporting him, but at the same time they don't seem very thrilled that he's leaving because of health issues, but then he goes and does acoustic stuff.
Interesting.
So it's something to look into, kids.
Yeah. Graveyard just announced a U.S. tour. They are from Sweden. They're kind of like blues-ish, kind of classic rock feely to them. They're awesome. They just announced a U.S. tour. Their third album is out, Lights Out, November 6th. So yeah, pick that up. Soil's recording their new album next month. Let's see here. Dave Grohl played drums on Ghost, the band Ghost. They covered an ABBA song, and Dave Grohl is playing drums in the recording. Speaking of Dave Grohl again, he's hooking up with Corey Taylor. And yeah, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But yeah. Alice in Chains announced their tour. They're going to be at the Rave May 15th. And that's all I got. Kind of, yeah.
And new music, Holy Grail, Rise of the Void, is already out streaming, but the album comes out January 22nd. Romero, album's called
Take the Potion.
Take the
They're
Potion.
from Madison, by the way.
Comes out the 29th. Heaven, the Axe, Enemy, off of the album Sex, Chugs, and Rock and Roll. The new video is out. Bullet for My Valentine video, Riot, that came out. Tremonti's new video, Wish You Well, that came out. Buck Cherry's video, Gluttony.
That's such a cool word.
I do
Yeah.
like it. But for Buck Cherry, it should be more like Greed.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm just not even going to finish that sentence.
it's fine.
Lordy, their new album, or they announced that their album is going to be out March 19th, called To Beast or Not to Beast.
That's a cool name.
Taken from Shakespeare a little bit there.
Yeah,
I
right.
feel like people are running out of names for albums and bands and stuff like that. People are going to start getting really creative.
Right. And then, what else? Zach mentioned the Dave Grohl and Corey Taylor stuff. From Can to Can't. That was part of Dave Grohl's documentary. A documentary CD, or video, making a CD with it, whatever the fuck. Soundtrack's called Sound City.
Sound City, yeah.
Real to Real. Got there's synonyms there, homonyms, bullshit words.
Is it actually R-E-E-L to
Ex-
R-E-A-L?
Vice
versa? Okay.
Yeah.
I think
What
that's,
is that?
I think that's how it is.
Homonyms, right? Yeah.
Bullshit word.
Dude, that's stuff from like
That.
first grade that we're
Right.
trying to dig up here.
Yeah. Real to Real, that's the soundtrack. On that, we got Cheap Trick guitarist Rick Nielsen and bassist Scott, I think it was Reeder. I don't know. I can't read my own writing, and I should know these artists. We got Stevie Nicks, Trent Reznor, Rick
South Park
Springfield.
episode. She's a goat.
Yes. From Rage Against the Machine, we got Tim Comerford and Brad Wilk. So Brad doing a little bit of double dipping there with Black Sabbath and Dave Grohl. And then for upcoming shows, we got Stone Sour and Papa Roach, January 25th at the Rave. Bordeaux Osiris and with Reflections, Crater, and Erroneous, January 24th at the Riverside.
Here in Green Bay.
Down with War Beast at the Rave, the 29th. Soundgarden.
It's almost double dipping on that.
Yeah. Soundgarden at the Rave, February 1st.
That's sold out.
That's already sold out. Unearthed and Lazarus AD, February 4th at the Rave. Third Day's Grace, Shinedown, P.O.D. at the Resh here in Green Bay on the 6th of February. Testament at the Rave, February 22nd. Flyleaf, Drowning Pool, March 10th at the House of Blues in Chicago. No Wisconsin dates for that. Cold Chamber, Seven Dust, Lacuna Coil, and Candlelight Red just announced to play at the Rave on April 6th. And then Alice in Chains, May 15th at the Rave. And every Thursday at Liquid 8 from now on, no longer the Hideout.
Yep.
What is it called? Live and Loud.
Live and Loud, yeah.
At Liquid 8. Just a bunch of local bands rocking out. Cheap drinks, good tunes.
And we film on Thursdays, so if you watch this, but you probably won't see it till like Sunday, but we'll probably be there.
Or if you see this and have nothing to do on Thursday nights and are 21 and older, meet us down there and please buy us a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's all set.
Beers are only $1.
Right?
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait till I have a job that I don't have to wake up at 6 in the morning for.
Right.
Our question of the week this week was our favorite video games. Ryan, you want to start?
Sure. I have a PS3. I'm a big Assassin's Creed guy. It's about the only video game I'll actually play for more than an hour and a half straight. If you've actually, I don't know if either one of you played those games.
No.
Phenomenal. Because I was also a history minor in college, so I'm kind of a nerd. First one starts back in the Crusades, then you go through Italy, which, if you don't know, I'm an Italian. That's my last name's Fantozzi. Obviously, Lacuna Coil I'm excited about, on my Italian flag there. And then the next one, you're in the last one that came out through the Revolutionary War. Remember the game Perfect Dark? For N64, not for Xbox. The N64 one. Because you could actually play against actual Sims and stuff. You know, GoldenEye was awesome and phenomenal, but you always needed somebody to play against in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark, it's like,
Yeah,
hey, I'm going to
true.
put 8 simulants on here. I can sit around and I can play for hours against random people, against random computer. And then, obviously I'm a huge sports guy, so Madden.
Mm-hmm.
Madden was always a huge one for me too. Those were 3 or 4 video games I'll go nuts for.
Sure.
Zach?
Mine are Skyrim, which is, you know, if you haven't heard of Skyrim, you should probably dig yourself out from under the rock you've been living under for the past year. Skate 3, which, I don't know, probably didn't get a whole lot of buzz, but I used to be a skateboarder in high school, and, you know, I still love that shit. So, Skate 3 is awesome, great game. It's only like $13 too, I just bought it like about a half year ago. And I don't even own a game system, I just bought it because I wanted to play it. My roommate wouldn't buy it, so Skate 3. And then, one I just thought of that me and my friends used to play all the time was the first Red Dead Revolver. On the PS2, I believe it was on.
Did you ever play Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It was okay. I just liked Red Dead Revolver, which is more simple.
Sure.
Yeah, but yeah, those 3.
My favorites are Counter-Strike, the originals, because me and my friends would always get together for a LAN and play that.
Oh, we did usually do it with Halo all the time. We'd have like 8 people.
See, this was before Halo. Just saying.
I feel like he's older than me now. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's my elder.
Counter-Strike like 1.5, Source, and the new one, Global Assault, Global Assault, Global Offense. I don't know, but I just bought it. And
Global something.
I always think it's Global Offense. Assault. Fuck! I have no
Global
idea.
assault events.
I don't. Shit, I
Just combine the words and it sounds cool.
CS:GO. That sounds
CS:GO, okay.
CS:GO. I bought it like a couple weeks ago, and as soon as I like downloaded and installed it, I played with a friend of mine who was like in Washington, so it brought back those Counter-Strike LAN those LAN memories. Another one of my favorites, Fear. It's a scary fucking plot game.
I played a demo for that. The game's pretty fucked up.
It's fucking cool. And then Doom 3, or essentially all the Doom games, because those really have like those don't really have like a scary plot, but just shit just jumps out at you and you like don't really expect it. So it's like, oh fuck.
Those are good.
Yeah. When I was living back home, I would play at night, and like my room was in the basement, and my mom would come down like 2 or 3 times a night telling me to like keep quiet, like to go to bed, just because I'd like scream and just like out of horror, like oh shit,
Irving, go to bed.
and, like especially one time because I had surround sound headphones so I could play better, like if shit popped up behind me or whatever. I didn't hear my mom walking in. And she like tapped me on the shoulder, and I like turned back and like almost hit her with my hand just by accident. It scared the shit out of me. But yeah, those are probably my favorite games. All the Counter-Strikes, Fears, Dooms, and then probably actually anything that like Valve releases in general. Portal, Half-Life.
Portal fry your brain.
I watched my roommate play it, some other people, and I'm like, this game just doesn't do it for me at all. I don't get
It's
any.
a lot of thinking.
I'm like, I don't get any fun out of this game.
I guess that about wraps it up here. A new thing we're gonna start doing is just birthdays of famous people. You know, not celebrities per se, just a bunch of rock stars. Rob Zombie had a birthday on the 12th. Adam Jones of Tool on the 15th. Jonathan Davis of Korn on the 18th. Ian Hill of Judas Priest. And Paul Stanley of Kiss on the 20th. So happy birthday to those guys.
Cheers.
Yeah.